Kia ora, Helen Bromsey coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. Oh, do I have something for you guys tonight. Before I forget, welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1281. It's always fun to try new things. I got to try a new tool today for the very first time, and it blew me away. I'm still figuring out all the ins and outs of it, and I actually kind of practiced it live. So what happens is that cruise planners have just recently released this new tool for their franchise owners. And the new tool is called Live Planner. And I'd heard about it, and I'd watched the videos of it, but it's been a while since I'd seen the training for it and all that. And when I was in my back office earlier today, there was a request from somebody to have a live planning session. I was like, oh, I haven't done one of these before. I've only done the theory of it. I've only done the webinars. I'm like, oh my gosh, now this is going to be fun. So we set an appointment. I got in there with this brand new client who had found me through CLIA, the Cruise Lines International Association. He had found me on there and chose me because I was close to where he lives. And so we got onto this live planner thing, and I said to him straight up, I says, I have to tell you straight up the bat, I said, this is the first time I am using this tool. It has only just gone live with cruise planners, but I'm excited to learn it. And if you're okay, I may make mistakes during the day. I said, if we somehow disconnect, just pop back in. I was straight up front with this guy. He was awesome. He was amazing. And but what the live cruise planner thing does, it depends on, are you doing a cruise, a land vacation, or you're exploring? And so the cool part is that we got to do this live, and it showed him up in the corner here. I had my screen here of what I could see and all my little buttons down over here. I did disconnect him once, but he came back in, and that was fine. And he was very, very, very patient with me. So I am determined to make sure he has a really good trip. But enabled me to share portions of the screen. Like we were talking about a particular cruise. And so I was able to bring up the itinerary and click a button, and boom, it put it on his screen. And he could see that, and he could scroll through the portions of the itinerary. And then we were looking at cabin types. And so I clicked the button, boom, he now had all the cabin types in front of him. Like I had all the sections in one area where I just scrolled down the screen. Oh, you need to see cabin types? Yep, let's have a look at these cabin types. Click. And so I clicked the button, and all of a sudden his screen refreshed, and he could now see the cabin types. And he's seeing he's seeing it at the same time I am. And so we're able to go through and click some cabin types to put into the quick quote area. But this whole thing, and like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out because it was the first time I actually used it. So I'm looking for some people who would like to help me practice. I need some practice with this new tool, and I'm looking for people who would like to help me practice. So if you would like to help me practice, the link is in the description below to schedule a live planner session. Actually, what did I write down there? Yeah, schedule your live planner appointment. If you want to come in and help me practice how to use this tool and sending quotes and things, then please, it's very, very simple. Just go to the link that's there. I'll show you what the link looks like because I think I've got this worked out. Let's try and see. Okay, so if you go to havetocruise.com, you'll come to this page here. You won't have Before the Dirt Nap logo up here. But what you do on this page is you click here where it says request a consultation. And did that change? Yes. All right. We're working. We don't get to share screen often on StreamYard, so this is good. And you just fill in your details. And if you want to just click here, and here's the different times available. Yes, they're all in Eastern times. They cannot be changed to local times because I was trying to figure out how to do that, and I couldn't. So they're all in Eastern times. But you just come down here. You could click, this one for tomorrow, for example. And then you would just type in your name. Let's put Zephy in as a client, shall we? Even though she's not allowed on cruise ships. And Zephy even has. And put in the office number. And looking for a a US river cruise. Do I have any bourbon drinkers out there? There's actually some bourbon cruises coming up on US rivers. In fact, I had somebody query me about that today as well. And then you just hit the submit button and that's it. You are now booked in my calendar and I can see it on my side. And that's how easy it is to set up the appointment. And so if you click the link, it takes you directly to that page. If you can't, then just go to havetocruise.com. And but yeah, I was so excited to see this today. I was so like, whoa, this is awesome. And now on my back end, there'll be a thing there for 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, well, hang on, I gotta take you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I then go into my back office area and go start a session. And you both come up on screen, both come up on microphone. And so it's different from Zoom, because sometimes when we are working with clients and we need to look stuff up, we need to be looking in a back office, but we don't want to keep stopping and starting sharing the screen. This way I can do it. I can bring the information up and then share that information to the screen. So I was super excited, and I know I made some mistakes and I didn't fully understand the functionality of it. So I've gone back and watched the training again. Now that I've actually gone in there and played with it a little. So tomorrow at 11 a.m., I'm going to go in there and play with it with Zeffie. I'm not sure where I'll set Zeffie up with a camera or if she'll stay in front of a camera, but we'll give it a go. So if you would like to help me learn a system, please, or even if you are looking at booking a vacation and you want to help me learn this new life planner tool that we've got, which is really cool how it works, then please go to the link that's in the description below, where it says to schedule your life planner. Schedule your life planner appointment. Go to that link, fill in the form, select a day and time, and let's get in there and have a look at different things coming up. There's bourbon cruises that are coming up. I've had somebody interested in the bourbon cruises that are happening in May and June of this year. There's the new river cruise coming up in California, which starts in February, and it leaves from San Francisco Bay and goes up a couple of the rivers up there into Napa Valley and one down into Stockton. So, if you want to come and check those out and see what they're all about, happy to do that. If you want to check on a Mediterranean cruise, we can do that. If you want to look at an all-inclusive resort, we can go check that out too. You want to look at planning something, to a different part of the world, let's go in and have a look and have a play. Even if you don't book anything, at least we both have fun and we get to practice. And I may cut you off a couple of times, but that's just part of the process, and it's just log straight back in. And so I'm looking for people who would like to help me learn this new system, and it would be awesome. So it's really cool. It was a life planner, and I've thought, this is absolutely brilliant. It is fantastic. And we can even look at it for individuals. We can look at it for group rates. If you've got a group of people that want to go out, we can look at it for that. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And I'm going to get back in there and play again. I need to get in and play. I'm one of those people that show me how it works, watch me do it, then let me play. Unfortunately, they can't watch me do it, so I skip a step, I watch how it's done, and then I go play. So I'm actually skipping a step of watch me how I do it. And usually when I watch me how I do it, I'm doing it, they're telling me which button to go where and that, and then I can go play. Because I've moved around, I've seen them watch them do it. I've had a chance to play with it while somebody's looking over my shoulder and say, oh, now you need to go here up. Not quite that one yet, but go here because I may forget a step, and then I get to go and play. So if you'd like to help me play, if you want to come play and see a really cool new tool, then please go and schedule a life planner session with me, and let's just go in and have fun. There is no obligation to buy anything. It is just purely to help me play. Now, if you do go ahead and book anything, there may be a couple of surprises for you on your trip. That's all I'm going to say, because I haven't quite figured out what it's going to be. But yeah, there is absolutely zero obligation to book anything on this thing. It's just come play with me, and let's try this thing out, because I want to know what's going on your side. You can see what's going. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. In fact, I just thought, I have a laptop. So I'll power up the laptop and put Zeffy on the laptop and put me on the other one. That way I can see what they're seeing and see what I'm seeing at the same time and see how that works. So, but yeah, if you want to help me learn, come play with me. And like I said, zero obligation to buy anything. Just help me play. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I'm now going to go walk a puppy. We kind of took a longish nap. It was just meant to be a 30-minute nap, and it went for an hour or so. And Zeffy woke me up going, Mama. So she's here waiting patiently. You know, come up and say hello. Come on, up. She's going to stand there and wag her tail. Anyway, go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Go book a live planner session with us and come play with me. And we will catch you guys back here tomorrow evening around 6 p.m. Pacific time. Hei konera.